Hey guys, Josh here, and on this episode of The Buzz, we're going to be diving into the new school year and all the changes it might bring.
Well, coming back to school can be exhausting, hard, and even a little scary. It's also an exciting time filled with fresh faces and new opportunities.
With that said, let's see how others are handling the new year.
To be honest, I think it's the start to a really great year.
We have like a thing called blocks.
It was pretty good.
I almost got lost, but I didn't.
And then we get homework and we have to do the homework.
I still like my job.
I got lost 5 times.
It was great.
I did spill Sprite on my sandwich.
Challenging for the most part.
It was good.
The only part I didn't like was climbing up the stairs. It got better. It's really good, actually.
Long, honestly.
Go to lunch.
What was your favorite part?
Going to lunch. And I was a little nervous.
All the kids are very annoying. These freshmen running around the hallways need to move out the way. I have places to be.
A lot of expectations.
She's one of my favorite teachers because my best friend is her mom as well. I have to do any work. I play, I go outside, and I play. It's a bunch of periods that I have to remember and all the seating charts because that's my first day of middle school. Mom had made us take first day of school pictures the day before.
Going to a new school, and I got to see a lot of new faces, things like that.
Is that all?
No, not at all.
Well, that's what we do on the first day of school.
Well, it looks like the first day was interesting for everyone.
I know mine was, but for some people, coming back to school may mean a little more than just a fresh set of classes. Next up, find out why coming back to school is a big change for these students.
Coming back to school is hard enough, but for students like Isla Williamson and Marie King, the first day is a whole different story. Coming from a homeschool environment, the idea of attending public school was a huge step for Marie, something equal parts exciting and terrifying.
I wanted to be more social and maybe have some friends and actually have to interact with human beings.
Thankfully, it seems that Marie is adjusting well to her new routine. While high school can feel intimidating at times, Marie's found a welcoming home in her costume design and theater tech classes, something she's extremely passionate about.
It's a really good place because it is so very diverse, but it is a very big family in a lot of ways. We try to take care of each other, at least that's the side of it that I've seen. This is a school that will help if you need it.
As a middle schooler, even the idea of high school is intimidating, with harder work, older kids, and much more responsibility. But for Isla Williamson, this leap couldn't come sooner. Skipping 2 grades, Isla is a 12-year-old in a world of teenagers.
So I think it's accepting for someone like Isla because she's unique. She's a talented young person. To see her just sort of weave into the fabric of our freshman class has been kind of cool to see.
With a passion for theater and singing, Isla's decision to make the leap to a magnet high school was well-founded. And with a warm, friendly environment, it seems like both Marie and Isla made the right choice.
These are new people and I can have a fresh start and interesting tell the same jokes that I've told everyone else.
Signing off for FSPA, I'm Jackson Ring.
Well, it seems like Isla and Marie are adjusting well to their new environment, but all this talk about school is making me hungry.
Josh, did you eat breakfast today?
Maybe. I was in a rush.
Well, you're in luck. You have plenty of decades of food to choose from.
Decades?
That's right. Let's take a look at how back-to-school breakfast has changed throughout the years.
I don't even like eating rice at home.
No, there's nothing like cold rice and warm turkey, am I right? Just like the Pilgrims.
It's cold.
It tastes good. It just need to be hotter.
Oh, that's the nectar of the gods right there. Coffee.
Fancy.
I feel like I'm the Queen of England.
I'm getting Great Depression vibes.
It smells like feet.
Right. Powdered milk. This reminds me of the stock market crashing. I think this is like pre-sausage.
I mean, I think sausage is a pretty good thing.
Now I don't eat olives. I used to sneak them when I was younger at the pantry.
I don't know what
I'm going for another prune.
It sounds good though. It's been hating.
in the world is this?
Ooh, a Pop-Tart. A Pop-Tart.
It's so soggy.
It tastes like popcorn. Ain't no cookie supposed to taste like popcorn.
This is so unhealthy. I don't know why we're eating it.
For real.
I should probably start drinking coffee.
Well, I'm glad you learned something.
Speaking of learning things, let's check in with our friend Eva for this week's hot take.
So how do you feel about the stricter dress code policy?
I personally hate it. For some reason, people think, you know, if a girl shows her shoulder, it's like, oh my God, the next step is something drastic and crazy.
How does my shoulder distract you from learning?
I don't get it. You know, what, our shoulder's gonna bite you? They're not distracting.
You keep your eyes on the board. I come to school in what I want, feeling comfortable. We go about our day.
Some men can get away with certain things, like with tank tops, while females can't.
What does it matter what you're wearing unless it's like something vulgar?
Do you think it's fair that administrators can pull us out of class to give us dress code?
That's absolutely ridiculous.
That's going to stop us from learning.
That's more of a distraction than us wearing something like a tank top or shorts.
I feel like it's a violation of our rights.
Well, Josh, I think that's about it for our show today.
Oh, really? I was having so much fun.
Well, you know what they say. All good things must come to an end. Thanks for watching, folks. I'm Jackson Ring for WBUZ.
And I'm Josh Morgan.